you're just hoping that you're not going to be, imagine how they were feeling, Watford players, after 15 minutes the other day. I can guarantee you they were just staring at that clock, thinking, get me off. Hurry up, get us finished and get us home and let's just put it behind us. It's not nice when you're playing a team that's just simply too good for you.
Well, we're now going to focus our attention on Tottenham and hear from Harry Kane, who's been reflecting on a tough couple of weeks for Spurs.
Obviously, we travelled to Greece, we come back for a day, travelled to Leicester. So it wasn't easy, a lot of physical demand as well, a lot of tough games. So it was a period that was which was tough. I think it made it more disappointing being ahead in a lot of them games and not getting the result we wanted. There's no hiding behind the fact that the transfer window gone. There were certain players unsettled whether to go or to stay, and kind of since that window's been shut, the Palace to win, and we need to turn it around for the fans and for ourselves and have a bit of pride. Obviously been a disappointing week, there's no hiding behind that, but the games are coming thick and fast, so it's a chance to kind of get on a good run and put that behind us, and it starts against Southampton on Saturday. So it's going to be a tough game, but we just got to make sure we're physically, mentally ready to fight and to challenge, and we've got some great players. They beat us away from home last season, so we've got to try and focus on just getting the win and playing the right way and playing with energy and pressing and getting back to what we're good at. And that's down to us. The players are the ones on the pitch, so we've got to go out there and do it.
Harry Kane there speaking very honestly, and the word that keeps coming out of the Tottenham camp, whether it's from Mauricio Pochettino or Harry Kane, is unsettled, and you can see that in the performances as well.
Yeah, it's been a tricky start to the season. Even outside of the Premier League, they let a 2-goal lead slip in the Champions League as well. So it's up and down. I still think they've got a couple of players that are just out of this world. The likes of Kane, the likes of Son. They've got game changers there, so it will turn around. But getting into the top 4 was probably not the first thought this season. They're thinking, can we go and upset Manchester City? Can we go and upset Liverpool and try to have a good title run? But now I think if you ask any Spurs fan, even just getting in the top 4 is going to be a challenge the way they're playing.
And Mauricio Pochettino also said January is a good time to fix this situation. I don't know if Spurs fans really want to hear that, Don.
No, it's worrying, and I think why they were unsettled, and I think Poch came out and said a couple of weeks ago we can draw a line in the sand once the window was closed, because there was all rumours about Christian Eriksen. He couldn't even make the 11 at one point. 2 centre-halves are running down their contracts as well. So, it's very worrying, because I could see an identity with Spurs last year. I could semi-see where they were going. Obviously, they've got the Champions League final. Taking that aside, they were going in the right direction. They were signing better players. They were putting their younger players on bigger contracts. And all of a sudden, from nowhere, everyone just seemed unsettled, because I mentioned losing Kieran Trippier to Atletico Madrid, Champions League side. Llorente went to Napoli, Champions League side. And Dembele is going to be a fantastic midfield player, and Tottenham fans are going to love watching him. But all of a sudden, at the moment, Tottenham, in my opinion, with 1 or 2 injuries, just look a little bit light. They don't look as strong as what they were last season.
And you just mentioned contracts, which is a continuous talking point for Tottenham at the moment. Traditionally, Spurs have been a club that have had the bulk of their players on long-term contracts. But if you look at the top 3, Toby Alderweireld, Christian Eriksen and Jan Vertonghen, their contracts expire next year. That's quite worrying.
It is worrying. I mean, Tottenham are also notoriously not one of the best payers in the league. So, they've always heard of a little bit of unrest. Now, while you're floating around 5th, 6th, 7th in the league, I don't think it's a huge problem. Once you start to come 3rd and you're not getting, the wages of, say, Arsenal teams and Manchester United that are way behind you, then it starts rankling with some of these top players that think they should be rewarded just like everybody else is. And then, of course, you've got the 3 big players there at the top of that list. Losing the heart of your defence, some would say the best partnership in recent seasons.